Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Software Inc. where we are back within the Great Reset. And for some reason my buildings are different colours here, there and everywhere, which I find really weird. Let me just quickly select the whole building. Colour scheme, exterior. There we go, apply. I don't know why I've made it black, but there we go. Guys, last episode, I completely fired everybody all over again because one, they are getting way too old. Two, the teams are a little bit too big, and I found that it seems, it feels like the smaller teams can do a lot more work because there's less chaos going on, which has completely changed how I built this new building. We've moved to the city in a desert, and we have the start of what's going to be a huge skyscraper. Now, since last episode, I've done a little bit of work, so you haven't got to sit, and watch me place down all the buildings. I still got to do some windows at the back of the building. I've kind of realized I've forgotten them. But I've also built a printing place as well, a distribution area for printing the goods, which I have a hole upstairs with a bunch of printers. It then goes down to a chute, which then gets split to crates and pickup points. So hopefully we can print from the get-go. We have servers down below. The boiler's all up and running. And we have all the rooms now filled with exactly what we need. So each team is going to consist of 12 employees, maybe except for the support team and the marketing team. They might have a bit more. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But on each floor, we've got a core team, a design team, and an art team. And we're going to have 3 teams in total per team, if that makes sense. So 3 core team, 3 design team, 3 art team. And I've kind of spread them out on different floors, so it makes life a little bit easier. And we're going to stagger them so there's always work being done. Now, on this ground floor, we have the reception area, which looks really nice. I'm really happy with how that's kind of turned out. We've got on every single floor 4 toilets, which include showers. And each floor has its very own canteen/break room. So if I then go up a floor, it's pretty much the same all over again. They've got their toilets, the canteen, the core, design, art team. I haven't done this one, but it's really easy to implement. Now, the building style means that we have 1 floor here above the entrance point, which is pretty much blank and open. And I've been wondering to myself, why did I do this? And what can I do with it to make use of it? I thought if I put a wall there and a door, it becomes a meeting room. That's such a good idea, isn't it? So somehow, inadvertently, I've got my own meeting room. Now, I'm going to add the remaining stuff in these rooms, which is really easy. It's just copy and paste. And then on this floor, I need to build some rooms to implement a support team, a marketing team, an accounting team, and potentially a law team if needs be. And then the top floor appears where we're going to have all of our solar panels on the roof. Eventually, this will continue to expand and extend as the company gets bigger, bigger, and bigger. So today could be the day then, boys. We get back on it. We create some teams. We get rocking and rolling. But before we do, there's a few things we've got to sort out. Now, if you are enjoying this series so far and you're really excited to see how this Great Reset 2.0 goes, then make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new so you get notified when more episodes do come out. So first things first, then we'll just sort these rooms out here really quickly. Now, it's really easy to do. All I do is select all the objects inside. I then press duplicate, go up a floor, get it positioned correctly. Bam, done. As easy as that, mate. As easy as that. Right, up again. Because we've literally cloned each room and, the way it's all set up is identical. There's no issues. There's no issues one bit. It's glorious. Makes life so much easier when you build the same on the floor above. Right, let's get this next one in. Bam, there we go. And then we'll do the restrooms real quickly. So select all of these, duplicate, go up a floor, bam, 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 bam. Now that one there is a different color to the rest. I've kind of got these color schemes going on. They are subject to change and most likely they will change. But just bear with me until I eventually figure something out. Right, duplicate you, go up a floor. Bam. Once it places, it is done. So now that 3rd floor has all the objects now needed. Now, of course, I got to assign all the teams to these rooms and so on and so on. But it works out pretty well. It does work out pretty well. Now, this floor up here, we now need to pretty much design it. And I could literally replicate all of this. to create a marketing team, support team, and an accounts team. Now, my only issue is my support team and marketing team previously were pretty big, which enabled them to get a lot of work done. Now, I'm going to reduce them down to a size 12, which I don't know how I feel about that unless I create 2 rooms out of these on this floor. One's support and one's marketing, because I feel like we're going to have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of peeps in here right now. It might push us a little bit too far. So rather than have a canteen and a separate room, I might have to go up and then do another one eventually. So I might merge 2 here. Could be interesting. It could be interesting. Right, build mode. We'll go to rooms, and where's the walls? Walls, walls, walls. There we go. So rather than literally creating 2 individual rooms, I'm going to create it as one big room, and I'll keep the same styling going on because that's how we've got it going on at the minute. And then here we'll go there, 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 there. So I feel like marketing and support is going to be very important to get through the tasks that are required. So this is going to change a little bit weird now, because now I've got to implement basically these 2 up here, which should be actually, to be honest with you, it should be fairly easy to do. If I select all the objects again, duplicate and put that here, the only thing that you don't get is the actually you do get the objects that touch the wall, but not the ones that hang on the wall, if that makes sense. So if I duplicate you and bring you up, place you in, la-dee-da. So we get to keep that, which is perfectly fine. I might actually just keep it like that, weirdly. Now, we are missing... I say it looks a bit weird there, but it's a dead corner because it's based off this when there's a turn. We are now missing the color scheme and doors. Guys, we could really do with some doors right now. We could really do some doors. So if I just get the rest of the windows also in, which go just here, add a little bit of light to this place, and then that will be my marketing team and core team. Now, not enough ventilation apparently. Let's just quickly sort that out. Where's my ventilation? Is it just one more they need? I'll put one. Oh, wrong button. Again. And then, do I need a little bit more for the heating? Right, that sorts out the ventilation side of things then. Perfect. So, let's color scheme it. Now, if this is going to be our, let's say, for example, our support team, this is going to be yellow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color of this interior to yellow. Apply, and let me just save that, because you never know. Select all the chairs, because now we've got to color scheme all of this. So the seat to yellow. We're going to select all the computers. Change their color to yellow. So literally the rooms are themed to the team's colors. Select all the rugs and carpet right now, and then color scheme this to yellow. La-dee-da. We then have a support room that can hold 24 people. So we've got the little kind of butt cases of the divider, and obviously if we do eventually have too many trophies or awards, I can spill them over. Now, I've got to do the same thing to this room here for a marketing team. Now, am I so silly to maybe suggest duplicating and then spinning? Come on, boy, spin the right way around. Would this work? Almost. It does work. It legit does work, but we miss out on the TV because we flipped the bend around. And then anything else we're missing? I'm not quite sure, but we need to get the windows in on this corner. So get you in, and get you in. And then obviously it's just then the remainder of the ventilation systems. So back into the vents. We'll just drop these. Oh, we've actually got a few already in. Is it the heating then that's an issue? What's the issue? Oh, no, doors! I do apologize. It's the doors, guys. What a fool. Doors are now in. And then we'll quickly color scheme this as well. So we'll go for a pink color on this room for the marketing team. So interior, we'll go pink-ish. Apply, and then do the same thing to all the chairs. And then that's it then. We never have to edit another room ever again. Believe it or not. How exciting is that? I can't wait. Because now we can start hiring all of our employees. So, base color, you, all pink. I wonder if those, because they're the holo computers. I wonder if they glow the color that I'm selecting. I'm like 99% sure that's what it does. But you can never be too sure. Apply. That room's done as well. Now, the only downside to this is they're going to have to share the restrooms with all the floors below. Which we've got 4, 8, 12. I have 12 restrooms in the whole building, which is probably not the best idea. I do have the ability to kind of maybe squeeze 2 more restrooms here. If I replicate, like, the style of the room. Because I don't want... I mean, no, because a window's got to go there, hasn't it? Yeah. A window needs to go here. I mean, I can always put it on the floor above. Some more restrooms and a canteen. It just depends on how busy those toilets are going to be. If it becomes an issue, 12 for the whole building, you reckon? I mean, the teams will be staggered, so they won't all be in at the same time. Yeah. Right, the building looks different colours again now, doesn't it? Right, select the entirety of the building. No, sorry, the whole building. Colours for the outside. There we go. I don't know why I've gone black, but that's the colour I've now chosen. Right. So, we're pretty much good to go then with getting some teams all up and running. So, I think I'll first start with the support team and core team. Sorry, the support team and marketing team. So, if I select this room, switch team for it to be our support team, allow pass-through. And then here, we're going to switch team for our marketing team, allow pass-through. There we go. Now, if I go to the teams, I'm actually going to get rid of all the teams that I don't want. So I'm going to disband you. Right, that should be fine for now. Just going to disband the night teams and just do what I want to do first. So, counts, law. Yeah, we don't need those just yet. So I might just get rid of those teams quickly, just disband them. So these are the teams that I need to now work with. So, if I get to hire employees, what I'll do is we'll start with a... Now, we can get 12 in here. So we'll start with... I'm going to go 3 high on marketing. So if I do this for the marketing team and I get somebody who's pretty decent, level 3. Yeah, I'll just go with you. And then I want good compatibility. Oh, the compatibility is really bad, so it shows that that employee is not the best. Right. Fire you. Begin looking again, boys. So we'll go for Cheryl this time. Compatibility normal. Are these employees just like maybe the worst employees going? It's hard to say, isn't it? Let me hire you. And then get rid of Cheryl. And to see what changes. So fire you. This is the only downside when you're kind of hiring for a brand new team. So begin looking. Okay, we got some good compatibility now. So 1, 2, 3. We've got for high level peeps. I'll do it again. And then we're going to go for completely low. Now, marketing, I'm not too worried about the skills. We can educate them. It's not a problem. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 employees in the marketing team, which will go in this room, which actually can hold 24, just realized. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, 24. Okay, that's fine. I can always add more to it because I'm going to have to wait for the next day as well. So now if I go to support, which I'm probably going to have to... Oh, that's the wrong person. I'm probably going to have to like skip a next day or something. Let me go high and begin looking. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait for the next day for the more kind of support members. But when it comes to now the core team, so if I go programming, high, begin looking for the core team. Again, it's a stab in the dark, but I've got to make sure that we get the right people. So 3D and audio, you sound perfect. I'm going to hire you. But it's a case of managing the team's core team. I got to make sure that I cover these stars. So I need 3 peeps in total who cover all of these. So we've got audio and hardware. We've got network and 3D. Okay, so right. I need somebody who can do system, network, and 2D. So network and 2D, we hire you. So I now need system and hardware. Which that is going to be a lot more difficult than you think to find somebody who can do both. I mean, I'm going to scroll like you there, but you're bad compatibility. Obviously, I can educate someone to be up there, but I want somebody from day one. Do you know what? We'll educate someone to do hardware. Hardware's not a big thing. Can I get like a normal compatibility on someone with system? You. Hire you. So coming off that then, you can now see the core team has at least one person and everything except hardware who's a master, level 3 master in that area. So now we're just going to go and find some low compatibilities because we can educate them up to it. So that's 3. 4. I'm just checking all this right now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, they're young enough that we can mold them into the employee that we want. Okay? So you can see how it all looks, but we can mold them into the employee that we want. So that sorts out the core team, which I'll switch it here, allow pass through, because you never know, for the core team there. Now, we're going to move on to the design team. Which, actually, no, we'll do the art team first because we've got an employee already in here. The only downside to that is I'm going to have to fire them because they're going to be way too old. So ideally, we want one of them. Oh, we can get one in all areas. So you're for 2D, you're for audio, and you're for 3D. So employees... Oh, snap. I've just put them in the wrong team. I am an idiot. I've put them in the wrong team. Oh, snap. Right. Who's got the art skill? It's these 3 here. I'm such an idiot sandwich. Right. Change teams to art. So now my art team has a level in each one. Manage the employees. You've been working for the longest, so you can get fired. I'm assuming they're fired, but I'm not 100% sure. They don't seem to want to go away. We might have to play the game for them to disappear, but that's fine. So then, low for art. Make sure we put it on the art team, by the way. And again, we can then just make sure that we mold them into what we want. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we will say that we've got 13, but one of them's getting fired. Sweet, mate. So now we look at designers. Now designers is the same as the core team. There's a lot of them available. So we want to make sure that we cover so audio and 3D. Let me put you on the design team. Audio and 3D, 2D and system, which means I'm missing a network. network and audio. There we go. So, design. Oh, wait. Where's my... I'm sure I picked one that had network. I'm sure I did. Right, let me get rid of the one-on-ones that got maybe audio twice. So, employees. What's the difference in hardware between them? Right, we'll get rid of you because you're... No, you're the oldest there. We'll get rid of you. So we can fire them because they have they haven't come in, so that's okay. Right, design. We want network. Perfect. Let's hire you. Oh, now we're missing 3D. Oh, hang on. Right, I'm losing my mind right now. I'm losing my mind. So can I get rid of... I need to get rid of someone with 2D. Right, okay. Begin looking again. Right, someone who has got 3D and audio. Okay, hire you. So I need to get rid of someone with 2D and audio. 2D and audio. You're gone. So that means then... There we go. The design team is now maxed out, except hardware. That's fine. So if I now begin looking at low. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice. Oh, stop you, stop you. Nice, 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 nice. So switch team. You're the design team, allowing pass through. You are the art team and allow pass through. Right, so without doing the night teams, because, again, we'll have to do that as time goes on, we're pretty much ready to get back into it. Now, the temperature's an issue. Temperature regulator unit is overburdened. Oh, okay, so we got to add some more roof ACs. Now, we are in the desert, so we have to fully expect it to be hotter than usual. There we go. So, in terms of the teams then, the only thing that we don't have is enough support employees, which I will wait to the next month, which we're not far off it, to hire them. We'll get a fresh batch of candidates, is the best way to put it. So, if I skip to the next day, but we're now on paused mode, go to the teams, we still got that for... What's going on here with this employee that I can't fire? Terry, who are you? And why are you here? Still. And why can I not fire you? Wait, hold on. Is Terry the new, like, owner of the company? Because they have no vacation. Is that, like, the new version of me, my character? I'm going to assume Terry is. Now, Terry is all over the place. I might throw Terry in the support team. Just so they're out the way. So somebody else took over the design of it. Because they haven't got no vacation, I assume because once your own person retires, you get overtaken by somebody else. But I'm going to leave them there. Now, service and support, we're going to go high to begin with. And we need to make sure that it's on the support team. Good compatibility. Higher free. And then we'll go for... Oh, no, I'm creating new software here, boys. And then we'll go for a bunch of low. So... I'll have 4 in total, so that'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I think for now, that will do. I'm hoping. I'm hoping for now that will do. So we are going to have issues. We completely understand that, but we need to figure out where the issues lie and what we need to do to then get back on track to where we were. So we've got nowhere near the amount of employees that we originally had. We're going to have problems pop up here, there, and everywhere. We're going to probably lose a little bit of reputation, but we've got 2 billion in the bank. It will be okay. It will be okay. So, before I go any further then, manufacturing, we should be okay over there. There's boxes being created right now and printed. Oh, staff members. Okay, this is the last thing I've got to do is sort out the staff. Now, we've got 2 doors. So, at all times, if I apply right now, for all times, we get 2 security guards. So, hire. Now, at the same time, I'm going to hire I'm going to hire 2 cleaners, a maintenance and IT support, and 4 couriers. And I'm going to hire 1, 2, 3 cooks. Okay. So then at 4, now security guards work till 8, so I ain't got to do any more of them. But we'll get 2 cleaners. Maintenance, bam, bam, bam. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now at 8, 2 security. 1, 2, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. At 8, then becomes 12. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we move on to 16. Which it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 then becomes 20. Now for the security guards now, we're pretty much done. So 20, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that goes to 0-100 hours. That's a lot of people right now. But if I've done that correct, we should have people everywhere except a receptionist. That's the one thing we don't have. I'm not going to accept any deals for the time being until I know we're back on our feet. So, what do we have over here? Someone needs to be educated? Oh, of course, it's Terry. Play. I'm now in play mode. Now, the other issue is car parking spots. I don't own this, so I'm going to buy you. I'm going to buy you. So I now own the car parking spots, so people can now arrive, and they're now walking in, making the place already dirty, but we'll have cleaners we'll have cleaners all the time. So that will sort a lot of stuff out for us. It's now just making sure that we can kind of upkeep with everything. The support team's got to climb a fair few amount of stairs or take the elevator quite high. So I'm not too worried about the marketing at the minute. We're going to make sure that we can keep on top of the support. So the support, there was a few people here for support. But I don't think everybody's arrived yet. Now how many do those big elevators hold? They hold 40. They're 20. Okay, so we can do 80 people moving at once. Okay, that's good. We seem to be able to, at the minute, uphold on the support. So I'm not worried about the support now. Marketing. Yeah, we're nowhere near the marketing just yet. The marketing's going to take a while to kind of get on top of. So I wonder if I can hire now a few more marketers. Begin looking. Are we on low, by the way? For the marketing team. Normal. Normal. Compatibility. Was that on low? Yes. So we'll have 2 more coming on the next month. And hopefully we're okay. Hopefully we're going to be okay. So the art team is on here. Design. See, we need to unassign the art team there because it's just design work that needs to be done. Now, I haven't really paid attention to how much of a dent they've put into all of this with such a smaller team. So we shall see. Are the couriers okay? Are we printing? Wait for this next month once we start selling. So we should see the printers are printing. Not a lot of copies because we're not really selling much. Now, we lost money because we paid our tax return. That's fine. And in come the employees. Now, how much of a dent are they putting into this? So we're on the beginning of the W on the iteration for followers. They're working through the bugs right now. Now, granted, they're not fully level 3, so we're going to have to educate a lot of them. And it got to from the beginning of the W to the end of the W, which is not a lot. It's not a lot, but we will educate them to make them better. But this update should get done this next month. So, right. How is the marketing? That's what I want to see next is the marketing. Right, they should all be arriving shortly in their vehicles. How filled up does the car park get? Not that very. Now, in terms of marketing, we're probably going to end some marketing in a few places. But they seem to be okay. There's a lot of space. No one's complaining about the restrooms at the minute. And the marketing almost got all the work done, so I don't think they're far off. Now, in terms of support, support's able to uphold it, but I will get more people anyway, eventually. So I think from the get-go right now, we're okay. Salaries have gone from over 1 million, if I go back a bit, like 1.2 million, now down to 270,000. I've taken 1 million off our wages that I have to pay out. That's a huge amount of money I'm no longer paying out, but I'm nowhere making that much money. So ignore the fact that I made 26 million there. It's because we sold all of our construction of our previous offices. I was making 6 million before that, and we've made even more money on that month there. So yeah, this... Oh, that's annoying me right now that they walk just there. Ugh. Weirdly, I'm quite happy with this. We've really scaled down. Granted, we're not going to be able to do the work that we've done before until I get the other teams all set up. But this works. This actually works right now. Right, another month coming in. Someone's phoned in sick. That's fine by me. I don't mind at the minute. We're just trying to make sure that we keep on top of things. So, Gravekiller's is going to take a while before we get that last bit of art done. And they're all now arriving on this next day. Cleaners have got to clean up right now. And we've done the 1%, so that'll be ready to be promoted and eventually get released. Nobody else wants training just yet. But we are getting rid of all the bugs. Bugs are taking a while. But it's about just giving them the education at the minute. That's all it's about. Giving them that education before I can then start training them to be better employees. Alright, here comes the next month. So a lot of them now gone on vacation. It is that vacation time. So we should really start thinking about then finally maxing out the current teams. So who can I hire for marketing? So, oh, hang on. I got to redo this now, don't I? Because I don't actually know how many I've got in the marketing team. So I can hire 24, so I can do 10 more employees. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 24. And then same for the support if I can get them. So I know a lot of them now we've just thrown into the marketing team. So 1, 2, 3. And we've got 9 more that we can hire. So little improvements there make a big difference. We'll try and keep on top of things. So we should be able to do all the marketing now, which will then aid me to doing all the marketing moving forward. But I gotta wait for the next month when all the marketing team comes in. So we've managed to do it all today anyway, even though there's 27 employees that have gone on vacation. So that's pretty good. Wait for this next month to end. So this is all I want to do right now. I just want to focus on getting the company back to where it was before I had the reset, or to a place where I'm comfortable. So another 34 employees on a vacation. That's fine. So 9 more service employees if possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that then should be 24 there. So all my teams are now maxed out. Okay? All the teams are now maxed out. So my bills would have now gone up because I'm now paying for electricity. So I wonder if I can maybe put some solar panels now on the roof. I don't know if I can put the amount that we had before on here. I'm not quite sure I'm going to be able to do that. So move you to there. Select all of these and then duplicate. So that puts me having solar panels just here, but I would need the batteries to store the power in. So down here, if I just build a room just off to the side there, build a door on it, and we'll need to do all the safety stuff before I go any further. And maybe, well, I say maybe, beneficially get a light in there. So we can see just a little bit. And in terms of power, we need to store the power in the batteries, which is here. So this is a big investment, but it will save me a lot of money in the long run. We'll just kind of keep it to there for now. So we'll see if that does anything for us, if that is enough power to supplement me for the day. And obviously to charge the batteries so I never pay for power ever again. We then start exporting it. Time will tell. Time will tell. Right, a lot of employees now turning up for work. And I'm going to be ready at some point soon to get the other teams up and running for the other floors. Oh, it's going to be glorious. It's going to be glorious. So marketing is blitzing through it, getting it all done. But not quite because everyone's on vacation. Right, hopefully this next month then everyone's back in the office. Office is spick and span. There's plenty of food in the canteens right now. And you already want a pay rise? You have an $8 pay rise. There we go. Right. Next month. Hopefully some stuff here can get done. They're all arriving. We're cleaning up. We're making progress, boys. We're making progress. So we can now promote this, but I won't promote it until this is done because I'm going to need my core team on that. So I'm going to pause that so I can focus on the bug fixes. All the marketing got done. By the way, there's just 10 bugs remaining for the Fool's Adventure, which I can't see it doing much for us. We probably need to port that as well to other operating systems. But then again, we're using it on our own. So maybe no is the answer. Maybe no, we don't do that. Maybe we port it to the Fool's OS 3 when that eventually comes out. But other than that, no. Hold your horses. So this is the time right now where nothing's happening, is where we should have the other teams coming in and doing the work. So you could have night teams that work in the same offices of the 3 sets of teams I'm going to have. So it does give you a lot of room for like maneuvering, which is really good. It's really good. There's 3 bugs left to go, 2 bugs left to go. Will they get it done in this month? 1 bug left to go. Oh, they left with 1 bug remaining. Crazy. Crazy boys. Right. Let's get this next month out of the way. Employees are called in sick. Now, I'm not worried about anything else at the moment. My digital distribution network's doing fine. I'm not worried about anything else at the minute. It's just going to make sure that we're stable enough to start progressing. Now, I've got one bug. Oh, is this done? No, it's got a 99% left. What is that last little bit that needs to be done? There we go. Finish that. Release that. Promote you. They're now working on getting rid of those bugs. So Fool's Adventures has had an update. I don't expect it to sell much, but we got rid of all the bugs that were plaguing that game. So that, select all. You're not having that big of a pay rise, everybody. Calm down, calm down. Oh, the fire safety inspector will be on the next day, so we'll find out whether we have missed anything. Most likely I've missed something, but you just never know. Whoa, the Fool's Adventure had a big increase in sales. That's great. So it was worth it in the end. It was actually worth it in the end. Right, we still got to get rid of a bunch of bugs. So I think I can then unassign the art team, because they don't need to be working on that now. Which is pretty good. I'm going to market this with a press build. And see what they say about that. And, oh, some employees can now be educated. All right, let me see what this next month brings in. So, is this the month where we get our fire inspection? It's going to come in today, so we'll find out if we passed it or not. Hopefully we do, and I haven't missed anything. I'm not sure when he's going to arrive. Oh, we failed. Okay, I knew we would, but I didn't realize we were going to fail that much. Oh, wow, we don't have anything in here. Okay, what are we missing? Is it the sprinkler? Okay, it's not the sprinkler. Is it the fire detector thing? Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. Right, hopefully we'll now pass it with flying colours in the future. But whoops-a-daisy. That's fine, okay, it's fine. It is fine. Right, release this press release. And see if we can gain any followers of any kind right now. And we're trying to remove bugs. But the progress will happen a lot quicker if we had multiple additional teams. Now, people can be educated, so this is where we need to bring up the teams. So, where is it? Core team here. There's a lot of core team peeps here that can be educated. So, educate. And you can now see at the bottom where we can kind of focus them to. So, U for audio. We'll go U for network. And we'll do a second network. We'll do a second system. Second audio. We'll go 3D, 3D. Get a level 3 networker now. You go for 2D. You go for 2D. So we'll have some better peeps, which is really good. And we'll see how the rest go. We got a support worker here. Educate you. Oh, okay. You need a bit of everything right now. Which is nothing to do with support anyway. Educate you. We'll go on the network. There we go. So a lot of those employees won't come in on the next day. But when they come back in after being educated, they'll now be able to work a little bit harder elsewhere. Right. I mean, it's taken a while to get these iterations done for the operating system. It's going to take even longer to develop it. But we do need to think about creating the next set of teams. We really, really do. So, my question to you guys is, I have 3 floors to work with teams. I can have 3 core teams, 3 design teams, and 3 art teams. My question is, do I create 3 more sets of 3? This set of 3 are working as they work right now. The next set will then come in slightly staggered, and the third set will come even more staggered. So there'll be always somebody in a building, but we can make them utilize their own offices so they're not crisscrossing with other teams. Or do I set up 3 sets of 3 that all come in the morning, another 3 sets of 3 that come in on the night? So I'll have all these as a day team, and then a whole nother set as a night team. How should I go about working that? If you guys got any ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd be quite interested to see what you think about that. Now, I might release The Grave Killer 5. Now, this is a sequel to a game a company created that I bought out. So I don't know if it's going to do well, if it will do better than The Fool's Adventure, which is the game that I created from myself. And I don't know if there's many more. Actually, there is a fair few more bugs to get out because the bugs are climbing. We might wait until there's a few more bugs out because they are literally blitzing through them. So I think we'll be okay. I think they've come back all educated, which is exciting. And hopefully we can get the design team educated as well. But that's the great thing about them being so young. You can mold them into what you want them to be. So, run out of sales for, this is the Phage. Something that I refuse to sell elsewhere apart from my digital distribution network. But I might, just out of curiosity, if I do 10,000, we're going to print 10,000 copies and sell them physically. Now that I feel like I've got my money's worth out of the Phage, I wonder if you'll sell much more as physical copies. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Let's see what would happen. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. So let's wait for this month to end. Any moment now. Come on. So yeah, it did actually sell a few more copies. Not many more. Not many more. Nearly just over like 50 grand worth more got sold. So I think it's too late in its cycle right now anyway. So core team education, definitely get you to level 3 3D. You're a design employee. We'll get you working on network. And you're an art employee. Oh, okay. So we'll get you to do for level 3 network. Very good. So I think it's time we release this then. We're going to release this on the next month. I think there's enough bugs right now and we are losing hype, and I can't really see that doing very well. We can think about creating expansions, but other than that, it's what it is. We'll create the additional teams next episode. But we're now in the next month. We will release this. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the greatest piece of software or game I created. But it hopefully will do. 50,000 units. Now, we have an issue with unsupported processes. I think that's because it was originally on the Sunny server, but I've since deleted the Sunny server and rebuilt a new Sunny server. So that should be okay. So marketing now getting done, which is an extra work for our marketing team. But our core team's now free to go. They're free to develop the Fool's OS 3 if... Oh, I've done marketing budget on that as 5,000. It was meant to be 50,000. There we go. I'm not sure if they'll be able to get through that today. Now I've added extra on. Not quite sure. Hold on. Have I now put 500,000? There we go. I think I might have put like... I don't know what I put. I don't know what I put right there. But there we go. This is still taking its sweet time. Is anybody in the design team even working on this? I don't think anyone's skilled enough to finish this last little bit. So I might just pull it into development. Don't need followers. Make sure... Yeah, fine. But the rest of that will get done on the next day. So assign... Do I need art on this? I think I do. So put the art team on there. Very nice. Oh, 2.9 million for the Grave Killer. That's done well. It's killed off the sales for Fool's Adventure, though. Now that new games has come out. Holy moly. We'll do a press release. Get that done in the background. Right, very interesting. Employees are going on vacation. It's that time of year again. But now we're back in business and people are slowly gaining, or not fire them, education to be upgraded. So we'll go network on you. And you're the core team, but we'll throw in some support. I don't know why I'm throwing in some support, but there we go. We'll go network and we'll go system. Right, we don't have a core team accidentally on some support, do we? No. It's weird how they want that skill in support. But who am I to judge? Burglars went home empty-handed, so we know our security is doing a great job. So, I feel like we're back in business. It's a million miles away from what we were able to do the previous version of the company. But we're all young and hungry again. They're all young and hungry. And I do need even more teams to work for us. So the plans are there. The plans are there. Before we do go, we are making profit. Are the bills enough? We're still paying for electricity by the looks of it. Utilities, expenses. So we're not producing... Oh no, we are storing. So why are we buying then? If we're storing? Maybe what we store is not enough to see us through and we stop producing. Maybe that's what it is. That literally could be what it is. So if I now watch as the night goes on, when we stop producing, so the producing number's now gone down, but we literally use, as you can see, everything that we store, which shows us that we're not producing enough through the day to uphold it. That's fine. We've got something to work on. So art's almost done. Coding's at 18%. This will just be stuff that takes a little bit of a while. I'm going to end the Fool's Adventure now, and I'm probably going to end the support for it as well. That's now gone. The Phage, I'm going to cancel the support on this as well, and we'll also end the marketing. Very good, very good. So it's not looking too shabby. We're back in business. So yeah, let me know what you think about adding multiple teams next episode on the routes, whether I should add and stagger them or just add full day team, full night team. It'll be a lot more employees, maybe. But we work in 24/7 and we could potentially work on multiple projects at once with having multiple day teams and multiple night teams. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But until next time, I'll see you all soon. So goodbye.